2026 for a few months, and I have uploaded like once, I'm pretty sure, but we don't speak on that. It's 2026. There's been new music and there's been drama and just everything involving underground. So let's talk about it.
Talk about shit, hashtag blitz. I mean, bang my pockets on crib.
Even get this point out the way, let's talk about Ye. See, Ye dropped a new album called A Dangerous Life, and it was so trash. It had people calling it a dangerous listen. He was making kids buy music. And it's sad to see someone so unique make straight trash. And I know he's not underground. That's why it's a shorter segment. I just have to get this out of here because his album was really bad, and that kind of breaks my heart. Like, you know, it's bad when I agree with Nick at Night. Nick at Night, the guy with the worst takes ever. Yes, him. I agree with him when he said the album's trash.
This isn't the real album. That's what it is. My thoughts, my hypothesis on this situation. I think ADL. If you think about it, that's weird because yes, that's the abbreviation for it. But it's
so yeah, that's it. But let's get to the actual point. Fake Meek dropped this year, but it's fake Meek, so I don't think anyone who isn't a bot cares. But you know, but Nesmith finally dropped after teasing his album for a year. Then he pump faked it again, then released it a week later, and it's actually been pretty good. The album was perfect. The only flaw, it dropped right after things like Psychotic and Rest in Base and Encore, whatever. I still don't know how to pronounce it to this day, where they're just using the same prods. They be passing around the same prods like it's like they're Chris Paul. And yeah, that's why I think they need to stop spamming Draco FM beats and CXO and all that. Even though they're good producers, but I'm tired of hearing it on the same albums, same prods over and over. On the same day of Early Life Crisis dropping, 1300 State dropped. AK and I Vicious beef buddy. They move like a toxic couple. They always beef, and then the next day on Twitter they're talking about all caps, I love you 5. It's literally the same repeated thing over and over. But yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of his music, but it's a good and like a new breath of fresh. How did that saying go? A breath of fresh air. Since he makes more melodic stuff and just kind of unique, as well as Slayer dropped his deluxe, which was amazing. And it enhanced the whole getting called a burger thing by Protect PFPs, who are like a hive mind of lame takes, just losers on TikTok that spam the same thing over and over repeated. But Bloodlux was cool, but sometimes Slayer just does too much, and that might sound crazy to some y'all, but not every beat needs to transition to some Minecraft intro tunes and a bunch of EDM. But he did a good job on his album, of course. I like the first half more because it's less transition and stuff and all that into like a heavy EDM influence album. In 2026, after getting linked, Skywater dropped that as well with a whole new project name called Wonderful. They have great music, but the mixing on the project was just horrible, and I don't like the heavy rage music, since I feel like their vocals are what made them unique from a lot of the other rage artists and their stuff like that. They're sampling beats, their vocals, they're singing and stuff like that. I feel like that made them more unique than the other rage artists, but they kind of just stopped doing that, and much of just what and just loud noises with horrible mixes, so it didn't even sound good. But yeah, that's a quick segment. And obviously Che dropped Encore and Fully Loaded, which saved us from wherever that garbage Yeet dropped. Whoever I already talked about in the intro, but it was straight garbage. And Summers and Yeet gotta be like telling each other and lying to each other to keep each other delusions at max level high, talking about your new music is so good, because no way the team around them is just letting them drop garbage like this. But that's not what I mean. Che's new Mr. Krabs sound has proof he still got it, because he only missed like once on the EP, which is crazy. And knowing Che, his album's most likely gonna sound way different than this, because for some reason when he's about to drop something, his whole catalog gets linked on SoundCloud, and he just changes up the whole new sound, and like his singles never sound like the actual album for some reason, or make it. So the only thing that happened was I Rap. Che was able to drop 3 times. Let's talk about it before we even talk about 9. Ocean to let about dropping 1 billion times, and a rollout has been 3 Instagram accounts, a few bio changes, and a few fit pics. Like literally, what does he do? What does he do? Can you just drop a forever thing, but forget the rollout? Just drop on a random Friday, please. You don't care about the rollout, just drop the album. The hype is gone. The hype's over. As well, Baby Bartier, Baby. Oh my god, it's another one of these times where I can't speak. Baby Bartier did drop an album as well. It was hard. He got co-signed by Lucky. I listened to it, and then I seen a video of it fall off the stage and have to go to the hospital. So, you know, praise to him. I hope he's good and stuff like that. But I did laugh a little bit. Now talking about 9 Vicious Emotions, probably like one of the hyped albums of this year. Nine Inch before he dropped the album was supposed to have Saint Apollo, 13 to Saint Apollo Ray, and maybe Until Japan and Slayer. I'm pretty sure, because they're in the studio and like, yeah, you know. But nope, he decided to beef with Apollo before he dropped because he was hanging out with Osama's son. Yes, Nine Inch just got mad. His husband was hanging out with another man before, so he dropped the album with no feats, which not that bad. Most rappers do that, and it had 23 songs, which is respectfully, unless you're some versatile artist with a new flow every time, and Nine just isn't that. The album shouldn't have 23 songs right now for someone like Nine. The album was meant to me. Nine just isn't a 23 song artist. Shit, like half of the underground isn't, and Nine lyrics are just so garbage. Like underground, I like underground music, quick. So I'm not expecting you to rap like your prime Kendrick Lamar, but Nine lyrics be all over the place. He would say something like, "Oh, I had this hoe," repeat it 3 times, talk about another hoe over and over, and a different bar. But yeah, his EPs are always better than the album, but the video is too long. But his video is too long for my standards to even continue to explain this. So yeah, I'm out because 6 minutes is crazy.
I love you. Just down on the fucking A. We can fuck, but you can't be back. I mean, so many today.